Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
I've been up, I've been down, I've been round.
They've been playing with us.
They've been playing with my feelings.
They need to turn us loose.
Turn us loose. Set the man free. Look. This is the deal. You know how we felt last Friday.
Yeah.
We were passionate. Leave Joe alone, right? Mm-hmm. Someone spoke to me and said this to me. And this little bird who told me this, and I don't know how true it is, but they said after that big California fundraiser, people were concerned.
Yeah.
And after the debate, and I had to hear that. You know what I mean? I didn't want to hear that. And then they said, and after the debate, that's when the big concern hit. So here's the thing, what I believe that Joe could have done this job, would have won.
Yes.
Right?
Me too.
But this is what you saw last night. Did you see an insurrection last night?
No.
Did you see somebody sit there and say, sit back and stand back? I'm going to hold on to power. Do you know George Washington gave up power?
Mm-hmm.
Politicians don't give up power.
Mm-hmm. Joe does.
We've never seen an act of patriotism, I don't think, like this.
Yeah,
in our generation.
I was really grateful to Simone Sanders on MSNBC because she articulated exactly what we've been feeling. I am so excited. My skin is screaming hallelujah. Like every soul in me is so excited. Mm-hmm. But understand, people owe Joe apologies. Yeah. The way that man was treated and has been treated, this wonderful human being who is beyond. I kept asking people when they were on this, he needs to step down, and like he was being arrogant somehow from not stepping down.
How dare he?
Some ego. How dare he? Yeah. And I was like, you people say you love him and then you talk such awful mess about him. Yeah. You say you love him, but you say that he's not trustworthy and we've got to kick him out now. And I am pissed about this aristocracy. I do not enjoy or like being told by rich white men in the Democratic Party any more than I do in the Republican Party what we gonna do. I'm like that seriously done with it.
I keep quoting you guys because it's the perfect analogy about going to the barbecue and the family. You keep this in the house. That's the only thing. I don't like the people going public that humiliated him.
Thank you. And also
do it behind closed. Yeah, go ahead.
Like calling him all these names, arrogant. He's bringing he's incompetent. I don't think he can do the job that he's doing right now today. Right. Because now this week you want to call him a hero, and that's about them feeling better about themselves and their behavior. Yeah. And I'm not here to yes and that.
I did have that. Where was all this love? Where was all this love a week ago?
That's what I'm saying. And he's not dead. Stop eulogizing him. And he hasn't said he's retiring from politics. He's just not going to run for president this time. And I am offended by it. But the thing is that when we have to get money out of politics, we have to change these dark money rules and everything else, because it is not okay with me that we all voted and then they decided they didn't trust our vote anymore. So that I think has to be said. And then, but like what we supposed to do, what should have happened, I'm gonna put it here on side. I'm not gonna forget about it. I'm gonna put it right here on this shipper board, and I'm gonna leave it there until the day it's time to address it. Right now, I am all about the common. I said shipper board.
Did you say shipper?
I don't even know what that is, but it's
I didn't know what it was either. I thought it was like
a shipper robe.
Shipper robe, shipper board, shipper robe.
Yeah, shipper robe. Yeah.
If you get a shipper board, it's cheaper.
Does it have anything to do with the crick that's got a holla and the holla's got a crick, or is that a different?
You know what, Stephanie? I ain't gonna waste it on a pancake, and I'm not gonna risk it on a biscuit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about this election.
Question. Thank you. Okay. Yes, but that's the other reason I think he just did this perfectly and eloquently, because I think what most of us were scared of chaos, of the Democratic Party, infighting, chaos, open convention, mini primaries, whatever. And I said, the party will implode if they try to leapfrog the first sitting black lady vice president. So he did it perfectly. And it is now I feel like we have this let's do it for Joe energy along with actual enthusiasm, 2008 kind of enthusiasm for Kamala. Yes. It just, it's not just fundraising. It's actual voter registrations. It's not your imagination. Yeah.
volunteering and all of that. Like Sunday night, there's a reason why 40,000 black women were on a call. When we tell you, you need to, if you're in a dangerous situation, like if something's crashing you're in, follow the black people.
Yeah.
Follow the black people. Follow the black women especially, because let me tell you something. The minute Joe pulled out, everybody was like, black women all held their breath, and we were all sitting here, and women and our allies sitting here going, oh, I know you're not about to do that. I know you're not about to try to jump over no Kamala. I know that's not about to happen. I
gave AOC a shout out. I think it was partly
Thank
her,
you.
right? Blowing the whistle over the weekend and saying some of the people that want to push Biden out want Harris out too. And you're right. Like that was the thing. We're like, oh no, that's not going to happen. And the party coalesced in record time. Right, all the people
why?
they were
mama.
all the people they were fantasy footballing about are like, nope, out. I'm with her.
Yeah,
right.
Remember that ridiculous? We're gonna have conferences every week or something, and bring in people to like WrestleMania it out. And I was like, no, we not. No, we not.
Yeah.
And this is how I'm gonna tell you, this country about to be completely fixed.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
Frangela, I would keep saying we've been waiting to talk to you because I said Frangela can explain this better than I can, and I think Ellie Mastal spoke to it a little bit this week. I think I read one of his tweets. Who, by the way, will be joining us on panel in New York City, along with a cast of thousands.
I can't wait.
I know it is Malcolm Nance, Dean Obadala, Noel Castler, Rude Pundit.
We really got to be good about pictures, guys.
Yeah. Yes.
But anyway, he, I think, spoke to the same thing you did. When people bring up, how come Kamala's presidential run the last time? You guys said it. Jim Clyburn sort of, he was like, I keep saying, right, Mel Gibson and Braveheart. He was like, hold. After Hillary, it's not the right time. Go with Biden. He's the safe choice. He will pick her. He will be the bridge to this. And we will get to the promised land. And here we are. I was saying, I've never seen Jim Clyburn smile. Have you seen him on TV this week?
Oh, everybody.
Everybody.
These gleaming smiles, these Angela meeting, a huge star smiles, like Lily Tomlin, like as if I was having lunch with Lily Tomlin smiling, and my face just busted open and joy just fell out on the plate.
But, we because we talked about this. Kamala was out by California. So because I'm a little, happy, clappy, lame ass white lady, I voted for Elizabeth Warren. But I remember you guys said you voted for Biden because you know what? It's like that's the marching orders Jim Clyburn gave and said.
And he was right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't have an argument against it. Biden was a great, it's not that he was a bad candidate at all. He was a great candidate. Right. And just, I feel like we.
And did more in 2 years. Yep. Did more in 2 years than most presidents do in their entire presidency. Yeah.
That's
like Trump, for instance.
Yeah.
And this is what I have to say this over and over and over and over again. This isn't a person who said, this is about me. What Joe Biden did was that he understood the presidency. That the presidency is a position.
Thank you. It's not you.
It's not you. You step into the presidency. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to shoot off for a second. We are actors. And depending on what role you get cast in, the better you get treated. Okay? So, when we have been stars of our own show, people have been waiting for us to come off stage with slippers and drinks and this and that.
Sushi,
been there, done that.
Yeah. I know you know. But the thing is, if I'm not on that show, ain't nobody waiting for me with slippers and robes.
I tell this story. It was like when I lost my late night. First of all, no one could kiss my ass enough when I had my late night TV show. And then the minute it got canceled and I'm auditioning to play the fourth lead on the sitcom and I'm getting in line with my sides with all the other actors, just like I'm something on the bottom of someone's shoe.
Yep. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is the example I want to give. It is the position. And that is what happens to a lot of people. A lot of people think when they assume a position that the power goes to them.
Like Joe Manchin. He seems to think that it's him.
Right.
Hi, I'm calling to inquire about the vacancy. Yeah, how about you F off forever, entirely?
I mean, nobody wants you up in that house.
So
Joe Manchin.
What Joe Biden did was he showed America What a president who is in that position, who cares about this country, cares about unity, cares about, he could have
Everybody, poor people, children.
Everybody. This man been working for 50 years
Yep.
as a servant.